voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wah 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 wah. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up.
Good Wednesday morning. I'm getting a little cold. Happy Wednesday morning. Come on in. How y'all doing? Come on in. Get the likes up on the video. It is an actual morning Joce. Yeah, we on here for the morning this time on the East Coast. Probably because I got an apartment and I got to go see a man about a dog. So I had to come on here early. How y'all doing? Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. I hope if you would like to, you hump as much as you can. Enjoy yourself. Happy Black Day. Happy Black American Day. Happy Black American Year. Happy Black American Future, because that's what it is. Come on in. Get the likes up on the video. I do not have a long morning for y'all this morning, so I do want to hop right to it. Shout out to everybody in the building. Let's get through with the morning announcements. Y'all already know what they are as follows. Black America, please do your genealogy. Now is the most important time to do genealogy. They got people out here trying to get us sue us. They trying to get rid of records. That's because they understand that we are finding who we are. The only way to do that is not only through your own personal history studies, but through genealogy. So please, Black America, if you don't do nothing, start that genealogy. All it is a family tree. Please start that genealogy. I swear to God, you won't regret it. I promise you. Also, Black America, ground, meditate, pray. We got to get back to God. We're in spiritual warfare, y'all. We got to get back to the Most High God, whatever it is or whoever it is you believe in, y'all. Please, we got to get back to it. Ground, meditate, pray. That's the thing. I don't care if you do either one or all three in a specific order, but ground, meditate, pray. Now, we got to get into the show. Today, we're going to be discussing $5 Indians, and how they stole the land. And you know why this is important today? Because now we're in the process of getting the land back. In order to get the land back, you got to understand how the land was taken. Now, it wasn't just the $5 Indians who took land from us, but we're going to talk about or explore their portion and their little position in taking our land and our identity. So we'll get into that. King is still trolling 50 Cent. 50 Cent still trolling King. He done brought in Tina Knowles, who's Beyonce's mama, because she jumped in. It's a lot going on with that. Gavin Newsom, blackface, black dumb, playing black dummy to get the black vote. Let me tell you something. When it comes to this Gavin Newsom, he is just a representation of all of these politicians across all of America. And we're going to discuss why we can use him as a case study for all of these politicians. We got that. Kamala Harris scam, says she might run again. And then Jasmine Crockett is beefing with her own left side. According to Jasmine Crockett, she said the left is trying to attack her. We got all of that and more, y'all. Come on in, get the likes up on the video. Shout out to everybody. Do you hear me? That's in the building, because we got a little show going on. Like I said, it ain't as long as I would like it to be, but we'll get with what we got. Before we get into it, I got a little honorable mention. Y'all know how I go, but this is an educational one that is going to help you guys. Everything that I show y'all, everything that I say, y'all, please, I ask y'all and beg y'all to do your own research and figure these things out, some of this stuff for your own. I'm just here to disseminate the information, and it is up to you to take that information and go figure out what's true and what's not, okay? So let's get into this honorable mention. Shout out to everybody in the building. Love y'all. Like the video.
You think the purpose of races have been for humanity?
Control. Yeah. So getting back to race, where were you born?
Houston, Texas.
Okay. Did you know that all from all the Mississippi and the Delta and all the South, that was all what we call African American? No, that.
I've been doing that research.
That's it. They are the indigenous people. That blues music from the Mississippi, that's the Nile. Egypt, Cairo is right there, starting from Illinois, going down to Memphis, St. Louis, um, Baton Rouge. Is it Baton Rouge before New Orleans?
Yeah.
Now we're beginning to understand that the African Americans, yeah, some were brought over as slaves, so were white people. But who are the Olmecs? Why do the Mexicos have statues of the Olmec culture and they were African American? No, all
Yeah.
of Brazil to Alaska, the black people have done. You know,
What do you think the purpose?
Cute little honorable mention for you guys. And the reason I brought this one up, because like I said, the veil has been lifted. It has been destroyed. It is now time that we not only delineate, because that is a must. It is also time that we get into this genealogy, tap in to see exactly who we are. The truth is out there. All you got to do, even on Google, they trying to hide it and it's hard. Okay. So please, y'all, do your genealogy. If you don't do nothing else, it will benefit you more than you will ever know. Do your genealogy. Now let's jump right into the show. So Kamala Harris, Scam, as I call her, and you know I call her Scam, short for Scamala Harris, because she's a big old scammer. She came over here playing with the ski-wees, cosplaying as a Black American, even though she ain't nothing but an Indian woman over there playing with a clear orange juice man. And not only that, she was going to scam Black American women out of their fetuses by promoting abortions through, what's that girl, Meg Thee Stallion and all of them. She was going to scam us out of our children. She was going to scam us out of everything. But either way, she lost the election and said she might run again. Lord, please spare us. I don't think she'll embarrass herself like that again. But let's get into Scam saying she might run, child.
Will you run again?
I haven't decided.
You're still thinking about it.
I might.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I've been saying. That's what I closed the book and I'm like, oh, she wants to. She's just thinking about it. If that was my impression. I don't know if that's what you intended, but that was my impression.
No, the book is about a specific period in time. There was no agenda beyond what we've discussed already, which is just sharing with people, the reality of the experience and hopefully allowing people to see something of themselves.
Will you run again?
Please spare us, Scam. The America overwhelmingly voted they didn't want your fad. And you know what's crazy? I don't think she's running. I think there are a whole bunch of distractions coming our way, even with the Haitian girl playing like she don't like Black Americans and calling us dirty. I think that these are a bunch of distractions sent our way. Ain't nothing wrong with noticing them. Just don't get caught up in the trap, because it's a big old trap, y'all. I swear. All of this stuff is trapped. But to offset that negativity, let's give y'all a little bit more about the Black Cowboys, y'all, because like the lady said in the video prior, because Scam, let me tie Kamala into this. When Scam came on here and said, you think I'm going to just do something for only Black Americans? No. Y'all remember that? No. Because anything that I do for Black America will benefit all of America. Let's be clear about that. Let's really be clear about that. That's what Scam said. And once I saw her take away the Freedmen's Bank and make it all inclusive, because she did, do your research. Once I saw her sign away and take away our Freedmen's Bank and give it to all of these foreigners, I knew then and there, she's just basically here to continue on the psyop of taking our belongings and the things that our ancestors left for us and give it to these foreigners. But at the end of the day, because the veil has been lifted, all lies are being exposed and the truth has been out. Now, we've always known that we had Black cowboys. And remember, where there were Black cowboys, there were people who owned the land. So we've always known that there were Black cowboys, but we know that they washed us out with Clint Eastwood. My daddy used to love Clint Eastwood. Whitewashed us out with Clint Eastwood and all these clear men, making it seem like we weren't the ones in history. And when they do mention us, they'll say, oh, and the Black cowboys, as if we were somebody who copied off of them. Let's really be clear, Black America. I've told y'all this before. Clear people are not creators. They do nothing but mimic everything they see. Everywhere they go, they mimic because they don't have an origin source. They do not have a creation source. So when you see clear people, just know, I don't care if they walking, talking, or breathing, they are emulating the people where they came from, or at least the people they see. Let's get into the Black Cowboys, y'all. Get the likes up on the video.
Wouldn't be none side of it. They just didn't take our picture. No, John Wayne and Tim Hope, the Rango Kid, and Gene Autry. Oh no, ain't nothing. We had all to do just what they do. So what? They just didn't put it in the paper. Yeah, they didn't put it in the paper. Oh, that ain't nothing but a show. There ain't nothing to it. Them numbers couldn't stick with us. We make a monkey out of it. On the picture shows back there when Durango and Roy Rogers and Tim Hope, all them were playing. You never seen a black cowboy there. I don't know whether they just didn't work them or what, but there's always black cowboys.
Think you know Black history?
Shout out. Because as we know, like I said, we are the origin source, Black America. We are the Black Cowboy. We are the Black Indian. Cowboys versus Indian is the same conundrum I was telling y'all about on the checkerboard. Think about the checkerboard. There's black and there's red. Unlike a chessboard, there's black and white where you can see an obvious contrast or comparison. When it comes to cowboy versus Indian, it's the same as the checkerboard. Black and red is the same thing. The black man is the red man. The red Indian is the Black American. Do you get it? So playing on the checkerboard, y'all just jumping over each other. You're the same person. There is no end to checkers like there is to chess where there's domination. It's the same thing with these cowboy versus Indian. They give us both our identities, put different names and identities and images on them, and then pit them against each other. So even like, oh boy, what was his name? Who said the Indians were you while you rooting for the cowboy versus the Indian were you, well, the cowboy was you too. That's the conundrum. That's the way they want you mismanaged in your brain to not understand who you are. So please keep that in mind. Now, I want to move on for the sake of time, y'all. I hate to feel like I'm rushing through stuff, but I do want to get to these $5 Indians. But before we do that, we got to get into this King versus 50 Cent bit because that's still going. So King versus 50 Cent is still trolling, and it has gotten bad because 50 Cent has started to troll Tina Knowles. Now, remember, 50 Cent was only bringing up this whole hold on, let me scratch this out. 50 Cent was only even commenting. I hope I didn't mess this up. Yeah, 50 Cent is only commenting on Tiny and bringing all these other people up because he refused to do a versus battle against T.I., who T.I. came out later and told us that they had already pre-planned behind the scenes, okay? So now, boom. He brings up Tiny, basically saying that Tiny, he didn't say much about it. He just posted a picture of her and let the comments go off, but insinuating that she's botched and things of that nature. Well, after that, the internet comments didn't go quite in 50's favor because they was like, bro, like, it ain't even that deep. Leave Tiny out of it. Tiny goes to post this video, and then Tina Knowles, who's the mother of Beyonce, who I believe probably have 50 burner accounts and be on everybody's head on Instagram. But Tina Knowles then decided to comment under Tiny's post, like, oh, you know, kind of like bigging her up for showing, because Tiny posted this like, you're not getting to me. Like, I'm still beautiful. I got a husband. I have family. Tina Knowles posted and commented under her post and says, you feel that? That's what feminine energy looks like. And then she added Major Girl, basically kind of trying to big up Tiny in the midst of being trolled and bullied by those, as we know, of 50 Cent, okay? Well, this didn't quite work out in 50's favor, as I said, because once Tina did this, 50 came back and was like, oh, hell no. So 50 started trolling Tina. 50 ends up sharing a meme of Solange, and he also shared a picture of Tina And he didn't say much about Tina, but he did share a picture of Tina. You know, she looked very ghostly. And the people started going in on him behind that. You know how the people feel about the nose, honey. But he also started sharing pictures of of Solange and everything. He started dragging for the whole family, y'all. So it says 50 Cent shares meme of Solange while saying rappers are soft and they will get you in an elevator. Now, mind you, he posted because he posting this stuff and deleting it off of his page, and people are feeling like, oh, well, maybe he's posting and deleting to kind of like not get in trouble. But you got to know this: 50 understands the internet. Once he puts it on his page, he knows everybody's gonna get it. Rather it stays on his page or not, that's fodder. He understands being 50 cents. I have literally -0 seconds to delete something once I post it, because so many people are waiting for me to post. Once I post it, it's out there. So rather he keeps it on the page, and I don't think that's as big of a deal as we would like it to be. However, he is putting it out there that he got beef with these people and posting Solange, and then also posting Mama Tina, as y'all call her, or Miss Tina. Is getting people in an uproar, and it's not really working out, like I said, in 50's favor, because the people is really like, nigga, you lame. Like at this point, you need to just hang it up. We got King over here doing doggone diss tracks because he obviously still does music as well. I forgot King rap, but King making diss tracks, Tip still making diss tracks, and 50 is still over here, you know, not cosplaying, but basically dragging for the women. And I'm gonna be honest, if I gotta be completely honest, y'all, it's lame. And it's been lame for a long time. It ain't just get lame, it's been lame. I just think that what's happening is people are waking up to the bull crap, and it's cute and funny until it's not cute and funny no more. Okay. People saying that he's scared of the beehive, but he posted it. I don't think he's scared of the beehive, because, you know, I don't know. I don't think, and also too, those fan bases, people ain't worried about that no more. That's them fan bases that y'all thought had all of that sting don't have the sting that they used to have. People the whole fandom thing is kind of over, I think, in my opinion. But anyway, it's just getting old. It's getting tired and through. Now, King has still been going off on 50, bringing up his family, and he even brought out saying that he'll slap his son. Mind you, King is making diss tracks. King is still bringing up all 50 T. King posted 50 and him beating up on women. King is going at him on this internet stuff. But then King brings up the fact that he don't even have his own son, and he'll slap his son Marquise. Check it out.
I don't love you. You don't got no family. You not loved. You rich, but you not loved, nigga. Money means nothing without no one to spend it with. Your son don't love you. And nigga, just for talking about my mama, I would slap the fuck out that nigga just because he share the same blood as you, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Man, at the end of the day, I don't play by my mama. I don't play by my mama. I'm just how I'm raised, nigga. I wasn't raised by y'all father, nigga. My dad is TIP, nigga. Tip, nigga. That's how I'm raised, nigga. I don't play like this. Son don't love you. You don't got no family.
Y'all, 50 is posting and deleting, but I don't think this is going to work out in 50's favor. I'm telling you, man, it's something done happened. It's a shift with all these new moons. People are seeing different things. People are seeing things differently. And the people who once reigned at the top with all this power, it ain't working. And plus, lyrically, 50 ain't rocking with Tip. But ultimately, it seems like a lot of people are standing on the side of T.I. and his family. And in my opinion, it's kind of a lesser of two evils. But ultimately, a lot of people are standing on the side of of T.I. and his family, because all the trolling and stuff 50 doing is getting lame. People starting to see past the BS. At the end of the day, you got all that money and you still over there by yourself. Yeah, that'll do it. Let's move on, y'all. Get the likes up on the video. Shout out to everybody in the building. And Divine Energy, thank you so much, beautiful, for the super sticker. I appreciate you. Shout out to everybody who sent me super chats, cash apps, super stickers. Shout out to everybody who has shopped at Bathe. Yeah, one of my mods, can y'all drop my my Babe link down in the chat? Y'all please support the dog and shop at Babe. It's Black Americans versus everybody. We have merch. Check it out. It's at voodoodolltvshop.com. Thank you. Shout out to everybody. All right. Oh, there go my mod. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you. Y'all are so on it, honey. All right, now let's get it. Let's move on with the show because we got to get into this Gavin Newsom bit. Hold on. Sorry. We got to get into this Gavin Newsom bit about what's going on with him. Now, Gavin Newsom has been making waves around the internet simply because he is cosplaying, not cosplaying necessarily, but he all up in black people's Kool-Aid trying to get votes, but playing stupid like they always do. We've seen this with Kamala Harris having what's her name, Megan Thee Stallion, come on stage and twerk during her political run. And basically what we're seeing now as Black American is where we're seeing now what we should have always seen is that these people play in our face. They love to look us dead in the face and act as if they're not insulting us. And Gavin Newsom, even though this is something only happening in California, this is something that we need to talk about because this is how all of these politicians do us. They all look us dead in the face and play on our intelligence as if we are stupid, as if we are less than and we are slow. So here it is, Gavin Newsom, who's now running, I guess, for governor. I don't even know. I'm not even following politics at all, literally, but especially in California. But whatever he's running for, he has decided to go on this press run. And when he's in front of black crowds, he's one way, but when he's in front of clear crowds and other crowds, he's another way. But this isn't something that's just started happening. This is something that's been happening since they put us on this Democratic plantation in the 60s. Clear people have found a way to either entertain black people or insult them in a nice way to make them vote for them. And I've never understood the dynamic and the mindset behind people not seeing them being played. Now, here it is, Gavin Newsom is in front of a black crowd, and look at him talking about how he made low test scores on the SATs. But yet when he's in front of the clear crowds, he's talking about how he read 200, 300-page books in less than an hour. I need you guys to take Gavin Newsom out of the picture. I need you guys to open your eyes to every politician, black, clear, and in between, because they all do it to you. I watched the same thing happen with the mayoral races all over Black America, especially in New Orleans. I watch it happen in New Orleans, Atlanta, Detroit, Chicago. Y'all all get played because these people either pandering to you and playing you like you slow as a turtle, or they completely disrespecting you to your face. Let's use Gavin Newsom as a case study into what to look for when y'all dibbling and dabbling in these politics and stuff. Let's get into Gavin Newsom playing dumb in front of the Negroes. Get the likes up on the video.
You've written a hell of a book, and I don't say that lightly. I went through it in a...
Oh, wait, this is the wrong one. This is the one. I'm sorry. This is the one where he has written or read 260 pages in an hour. Let me show you the one, I'm sorry, where he's so stupid and so dumb and so ignorant. He just couldn't even finish. He couldn't even get really good grades on his SATs or whatever. Let's get into it, girl. Y'all got to be strong, Black America. I ain't told y'all this in a long, but Black America, y'all got to be strong. Let's get into it.
Man. And it was just like hustling. And so I was out there kind of raising myself, turning on the TV, started, just getting obsessed, sitting there with the Wonder Bread and 5 stacks of,
it's like the White Stack 5 story.
Come on. Macaroni and cheese. Yeah.
And look, and listen, let me tell you another thing to pay attention to. Don't just pay attention to Gavin Newsom. Pay attention to them goddamn spoofs sitting there slapping knees. Pay attention to them niggas too. Cause them the niggas y'all love. Them the niggas cause they could dribble a ball or they could do a step back. Y'all love them down to the ground. But what you missing is they are a part of the psyop. They are the Judas. Pay attention. All them niggas that y'all love, that have these people on their platforms, that promote these people, they are in on it too. They need to go with the people. Don't ever forget that.
Man, bro. Are you talking about me?
Yo, YG.
YG,
But
man.
every day in the backyard, just bouncing the basketball, throwing the ball against the wall until the ball is just like fraying, man. And your arms
Entertaining
fall
yourself.
off. That's it, whole thing. So just and then then this student that was shitty student is in the back with his head down. All of a sudden, started throwing the baseball a little faster than everyone else, and started make a few free throws because I was sitting there practicing 500 of them every damn night. And in high school, I look up in the stands, my dad's back up there.
Okay. So
And it's like, man, and then he's bringing his friends and you're captain of the team. And you're like, geez, and it just saved me. And it got me into college, in the Bills, man. And it was just like hustling.
I'm sorry. Never only focus on the target. It's almost like, you know how somebody be like, oh, you come back to tell me what somebody else said, and then you wonder in your head, well, what did you say? Same shit, different toilet, flush it. While Gavin Newsom is on here cosplaying and playing in Black Americans' face, he's got Black Americans next to him that is giving him the platform to do so. And it ain't just this platform, all of them do it. They are the reason why these Gavin Newsoms are able to come into your churches, come into your neighborhoods, come into your internet, and come on your favorite podcast and feed y'all the bull. It ain't just Gavin. This is a systematic thing. Look at him. I'll give you another example. Look at him over here with Usher. Now he over here playing with Usher. Oh, he dapping people up. I know he sing. He's got a great voice. We all love the albums, but I don't give a damn about none of that. All of these people are against you, Black America. There's a small, tiny 10% of Black Americans that help these people to play in our face. And I don't give a damn how good they dribble a ball. I don't give a damn how good they hit a note. I don't give a damn how good they preach a word. I don't give a damn how good they speak. All of these people are the enemy. Do you understand me? Look at them with Usher, your face.
Wanna change the scene, let me come in.
Look, dapping it up. Oh, and look, he playing homeboy. Homeboy, look. Oh, look. And y'all think this is coincidence. Y'all think that Gavin Newsom and Usher is really cool. And they just happen to get a photo op. Y'all slow as turtles. Don't be slavery stupid all of your life. And don't be Jim Crow slow all your days. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Everybody is playing in your face, Black America. Everybody playing in your face. Let's move on. Hold on. Let me show you this, the video of him talking about him not doing well on the SATs or anything to look stupid to feel like you identifying with niggas. Look.
I'm not trying to impress you. I'm just trying to impress upon you. I'm like you. I'm no better than you. I'm a 960 SAT guy. And I'm not trying to offend anyone, trying to act all there if you got 940. But literally a 960 SAT guy. I cannot, you've never seen me read a speech because I cannot read a speech. Maybe the wrong business to be in.
Keep that in mind. You've never heard me read a speech because I cannot read a speech. Now watch him by the clears.
I've written a hell of a book, and I don't say that lightly. I went through it, and a quick hour and a half, almost 2 hours. And trust me, I don't read very fast, but it reads at an unbelievable pace. It's so well written. And of course, it's so familiar because I felt a little bit adjacent to so much of the subject matter, but it's 18 chapters. It's an impressive piece of work, 263 or so pages. I cannot, you've never seen me read a speech because I cannot read a speech. You've written a hell of a book.
I need y'all to pay attention and wake up, because a lot of us are still dibbling and dabbling in the politics, and rightfully so, because with the world and the system that we have, we can't just abandon it right now. I'm not foolish. I get it. But I need you guys to be a little bit more intelligent about your vote. Your vote is extremely valuable, so valuable that all of these politicians take time and moments out of their campaign to talk specifically to you. And when they do that, they take time to create all types of speeches and everything for everybody else. But when it comes to you, they feel like all they got to do is play stupid, play basketball, sing a song, or make you laugh. Stop it. You've been in this washing machine cycle, this wash, rinse, repeat cycle politically, because y'all haven't opened your eyes yet. You haven't stopped to say, wait a minute, we've been doing this thing the same way and it's not working. Let's stop and think. I need Black America, especially Black America, who just love politics or who just have a hold on it. If you are going to be political, do not be politically stupid. We are in the time that Malcolm X talked about in the 60s, where he said there's going to be a time where my people will no longer be politically ignorant. Now is that time. Do not think with your heart, only think with your head. Your heart has gotten you into so much trouble where we still digging ourselves out of it. Head over heart in any political realm, rather it's your local mayor. I don't give a damn if it's the city council member. Head over heart, because these people are continuously slapping Black America in our face as if we are stupid and less than. Gone are the days. That's for my political people in the bike, okay? Shout out to y'all. Gavin Newsom is only a representation of what happens in all of this land, in every single city, in every single county, in every single state. He ain't the only one. He's just a small microcosm representation of what we dealing with politically. Now let's move on. Y'all like the video, please. Like the video. We got to move on, honey. We have to. It ain't my fault. We just got to. Let's dibble and dabble in the Jasmine Crockett crazy behind right quick. So what's going on with Jazz? Jasmine Crockett is over here saying that she feel like the left is trying to get her. Somebody come get her. We still don't know much about her. Now, I heard that she is part immigrant, part Caribbean or something like that. And ain't nothing wrong with it. But my thing is girl, we don't know you. Oh, speaking of, I saw this. OMG. Rest in peace to Roberta Flack. Rest in peace. I didn't know that. She just passed yesterday. Rest in peace to Roberta Flack, bro. That's a Black American legend. Do you hear me? Rest in peace to Roberta Flack. I don't know what happened. I did see this. And I said I wanted to come up and say rest in peace to her. My condolences definitely goes out to the family. But I didn't know that she passed. But yeah, for y'all who didn't know, from what the flyer says, it looks like she passed on yesterday or something like that. I don't know. Either way, y'all, keep her family in your prayers. She done gone on to glory. She good. Keep her family in your prayers, y'all. Shout out and rest in peace to Roberta Flack. So let's get into it. Jasmine Crockett, that's where we at. Your favorite cosplayer, Jasmine Crockett. They said she passed already. Oh, child, I don't know. Somebody just posted it up today. when she passed. Oh Lord, I'm late. I feel like what's the girl name? I'm sorry if she been passed. I just saw it. I'm sorry. Anyways, Jasmine Crockett. Let's start here. The left are scrambling and they're trying to get buku people to run that you think are familiar or that are familiar to you. This is why you're gonna see a lot of what's this boy name? Stephen A. Smith. He's into politics. You see a lot of these sports dudes getting into politics. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody getting into politics. They're trying to find you a familiar candidate, a celebrity. And Jasmine Crockett apparently is throwing her hat in the ring. But once she did that, she started talking about getting attacked by the left. Let's get into it.
How about this new one they have? Their new star, Crockett. How about her? She's the new star of the Democrat Party, Jasmine Crockett. They're in big trouble.
But you have this woman, Crockett. She's a very low IQ person.
I watched her speak the other day. She's definitely a low IQ person. Crockett. Oh, man. Oh, man. She's a very low IQ person.
Somebody said the other day, she's one of the leaders of the party. I said, you got to be kidding.
Now they're going to rely on Crockett. Crockett's going to bring them back.
Oh, my mama, I didn't know that's what they was. Oh, that's her. That's them. That's for her campaign. So, yeah, she posted this for her running for whatever. Girl, ain't nobody voting for no goddamn Jasmine. Ain't nobody voting for no Jasmine. Well, right after she did that, she came on here and said the left, which is her side, started attacking her. And I was like, wait, how? When did they start attacking her? Because Jasmine is on the left. I am of confusion. Let's get into it, y'all. Get the likes up on the video.
The thing that is not normal is for me to be attacked from the left. That is the new wild card in this scenario. But it's just interesting. And, I've been asked a couple of times, a couple of things about it. And, I look at this specifically as a civil rights lawyer. And I see when they're sending out ads and they're darkening my skin, and I'm just like, I know what this is, right? And the reality is that, yes, I woke up a black woman. I was born a black woman. I know I'm a black woman. For everybody that didn't think I didn't know, just FYI, just FYI. But I am not running on the fact that I'm a black woman. I am running on my credentials.
And I can hear the audience full of black women. Yep. That's right. Because, black women we love feeling like we smarter than everybody, right? So it's the black women, because I'm running off my credentials. Yeah. That's right. Jasmine been playing in black women's face for how long? How long has Jasmine Crockett played in black women's face? She don't even advocate for black women. She don't even speak on black women. She don't say nothing positive about black women. Only thing she does is cosplay the most negative, degrading parts of black women around clear people. And black women love her. We got to do better than this. She's running for U.S. Senate is what she's supposed to be running for. I don't know what's going on in Texas. I don't vote, and I damn sure don't vote in Texas. However, what I will say is this. All y'all out here playing with Jasmine Crockett, she's taking your energy and giving it to the immigrants. Every time she opened her mouth, it's about immigrant. She has yet to advocate for not one black American woman or black American, period. She is an op in a wig waiting here to run y'all down to the ground. Keep voting for her if you want to. Keep playing with Jasmine. And also being attacked by the left, that goes to show you that it's a whole bunch of mess. I told y'all don't need love in hip hop. Pay attention to politics. All of the drama is there. All of the drama is there. Jasmine Crockett does not give a damn about Black America, or especially Black American women. She is the most degrading, horrible representation of Black American women in politics, and I think she needs to be getting up out of here. That's just me. But black women love her because she can roll her neck and cuss out a clear person that you, black woman, won't do on your own. Stop living vicariously through Jasmine Crockett. Stop clapping for her to curse that cracker out. Go to the job, go to your job, and cuss them out your damn self because you look a mess. That's all y'all do is clap for her because she curse out white folks. Because you can't do it in your real life. Jasmine Crockett is a cancer. Let's move on. Now we need to move into these $5 Indians real quick because I got an appointment. I got to go see a man about a dog. Okay. Get the likes up on the video. We need to move into these $5 Indians. First of all, double huge major shout out to the brother Dane Calloway. I was on the internet this morning, and I was on YouTube looking for something to listen to while I was working, and I saw the video and I just tapped into it, and he was talking about the $5 Indians. Now it's crazy because I had already was looking at some stuff and sharing some stuff because I'm already in my mind thinking about what I'm gonna talk about the next day as it pertains to us. You know what I'm saying? And when I do that, I typically go on the internet and the ancestors just be sending me stuff. They just send me stuff. Like it be random. Like I think about it and the ancestors will be like, boom, it's right there in your algorithm. Crazy work. But anyways, when they sent me this video, this would make me want to talk about the $5 Indians. Let me share my screen so y'all can see this. So there's this $5 Indian that's very popular on TikTok. Let me get him up here. I have been in him. I don't even know his name. He is the one that's been crashing out, freaking out because Black America have been doing genealogy and realizing that we are the actual indigenous people, and he is the cosplayer, the fake one. I've been in his comment section. He won't let me up. I've only done it once. He wouldn't let me up to talk to him because he knew that what he was over there talking was crap, and he knew that somebody who knew what they were talking about would completely debunk him. But his whole claim to fame is Native Americans are the real indigenous people and Black Americans are the pretendings. That's his game, right? So he does this video about what Native Americans have contributed to American society. And I want to come on here and tell you that they have contributed nothing. They, by and large, don't fight in the wars. They, by and large, haven't contributed anything to society, culture-wise, food-wise, language-wise, music-wise. Native Americans have only been a representation of the theft of Black American true identity, which is indigenous identity, okay? They have not contributed crap. Nothing. They just there. And if you think I'm lying, do the research. So I saw this video, and then I saw the beautiful young lady who had responded to him saying what Native Americans did, and then boom, right behind that came Dane Calloway's video. And that's what we're going to get into. So y'all get the likes up on the video. I can't do this young lady's whole video because it's a 9-minute video, but she was getting on his ass, y'all. Y'all check it out.
So I always get asked what inventions have Native American made.
Nothing. You've created nothing. Native Americans is a title that was created in the 1970s. So nothing. That was a title that was given to you by the U.S. government to reclassify other indigenous folks. You are the erasure in flesh. But let me hear what you have to say. Let me hear what you have to say.
Well, right off the rip, rubber.
Nope, rubber wasn't invented. This is what Mesoamericans look like. I thought.
So he's going to go on to name stuff that Native Americans, according to history, have created. But I need y'all to understand when y'all reading history and y'all doing research, it's going to say, oh, this is Native American history. That is a lie. Remember, I told you words are very powerful, first of all. And they use that term Native American to represent a people, but really represent something else. So they'll say Native Americans because our brains are wired to look at the $5 Indian, the native $5 footlong. So when we read Native Americans, we automatically in our minds, our picture turns into the Siberian. But the fact of the matter is, it's not Native American history. It's not even the $5 footlong history at all. It's indigenous history, and that indigenous history belonged to melanated, copper-colored people. Now, why is this important? Because like I said, I'm getting this, and then right after that, the ancestors send me Dane Calloway's video of the untold story about the $5 Indian, right? And we're not going to get into all of it. It's not a long video, but it's about a 10-15 minute video that I will share for y'all to go check out. But let me just say this while I'm sharing this link. This video literally debunked everything this $5 Indian, and that whole video is on my Twitter. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. That whole video where the $5 Indian was trying to say what they contributed to society, it is on my Twitter. Everything that he was trying to debunk is debunked literally in this video, not directly, but indirectly. Because what the brother Dane Calloway speaks about, the link to this video, to Dane Calloway's video, is in the chat. But what the brother Dane Calloway speaks about is how we were literally erased. Let's get into a little bit of this, y'all. Y'all like the video and subscribe to the channel. Shout out to the brother Dane Calloway, and especially to his wife, his beautiful wife, Tanisha Calloway, because I know that she is very instrumental with all of this information. So check this out.
Discussing Indian blood. We're going to judge people by whether they have Indian blood, whether they're qualified to run a gaming casino or not?
That probably is me, absolutely. Because I'll tell you what, if you look at some of the reservations that you've approved, you, sir, your great wisdom have approved, I will tell you right now, they don't look like Indians to me. They don't look like the Indians. Now, maybe we say politically correct or not politically correct. They don't look like Indians to me, and they don't look like Indians to Indians. And a lot of people are laughing at it, and you're telling how tough it is, how rough it is to get approved. When you go up to Connecticut and you look, now, they don't look like Indians to me, sir.
$5 Indian, $5 Indian.
The actual Indians, or rather known as the American Aborigines, have since blamed the government for the mismanagement of a trust in their names for well over 120 years, and now the US government owes them tens of billions of dollars. The dispute dates back to 1887, when Congress made the Interior Department the trustee for approximately 145 million acres of Indian lands in America.
Pause. I'm only pausing because this is very important. Y'all know how every day I be on here saying, do your genealogy, do your genealogy, do your genealogy. Your genealogy is going to uncover all that was stolen from your lineage. Listen to me. Every day I come on here and I say, Black America, if you don't do nothing, do your genealogy, you're not going to regret it. It is because the land that we all stand on belongs to us. When you do your genealogy, what it is going to do is undo all of the things, or at least it's going to help you to undo all of the things that was taken, stolen, taken and stolen away from your family. Okay, that's why I promote genealogy so hard. So please, please, please pay attention to the video, but understand this all ties in to you doing your genealogy. This is why it is important. Okay, keep that in mind while you're watching this clip.
Black Indians, or rather Aborigines of America, were supposed to benefit, but the government gave the majority of the land, legal tenders, tax reliefs, and other federal specialized benefits to white settlers, who paid off the citizenship administrative organizations in order to become members of what is known as the 5 civilized tribes in Indian Territory by Congress. White settlers sought to reap the benefits of the Aborigines. In fact, one example of that will be the complexity of how successful, but so openly fraudulent, they did it. In 1895, the white settlers were informed of what benefits the Indians were entitled to. So they traveled to the Dawes Roll Commission to inquire about having their names enlisted on the roll cards for full-blooded and/or freedmen Indians of American lands. In 1898, the Dawes Roll acted as a census responsible for documenting records of one's ethnic background in order to determine one's association with specific American Indian tribes. Also, It played an important role with determining which Indian tribes would get land allotments and other benefits that I detailed earlier, in return for abolishing their tribal governments and recognizing federal laws. In order to receive the land, individual tribe members first had to apply and then be deemed eligible by the commission. The commission to the 5 civilized tribes was appointed by President Grover Cleveland in 1893 to negotiate land with the Cherokee, Creek, Choctaw, Chickasaw, and Seminole tribes. It is commonly called the Dawes Commission after its chairman, Henry L. Dawes. In a 1963 episode of The Andy Griffith Show, the main character's son, named Opie, was profoundly decisive with informing his great aunt of some very intricate, persuasive details that he overheard from a white settler standing by.
And pay attention to this part. But before we get to that, remember, when they were creating these 5 civilized tribes, when the clear men were creating these 5 civilized tribes, they were actively kicking us out of the tribes and naming us either wild Indians, Negroes. They were taking our names and replacing us with what we know now as the $5 Indian. Okay. Now, all of this ties into genealogy because you have to go through genealogy in order to figure out where and how your land and the things from your family was taken. You can then go to the government and have them undo it and repair you. There's your reparations. Does that make sense? Now pay attention to this segment with Aunt B and this little matter of fact, I ain't even gonna play this part because I don't know about the copyright. But in this segment with Aunt B and Opie, if I remember his name, he's like, Mama, he's like, Aunt B, he was like, they over there, they got Indians who kidnapped. I'll just play it if it's copywritten. Oh well.
Who's told you to go straight home from school?
Come and see, A.B. He's telling all about the Indians. Who? Him. He got kidnapped by the Indians. He got adopted by their chief. He's into maybe real Indians. He lived with them and learned all their secrets. Come on.
Aunt B knew that the white settler's story was inaccurate and very deceiving. But what is true is that white settlers utilized the same exact reasoning in order to acquire the approval of Indian enrollment eligibility for their personal gain. During the early...
Now pause. Now that is important information because these white people who became the Indian chiefs and these white people you see today who running around here saying they Native American, these are the people who bought their way into your inheritance. These are the people who bought their way into lying about who their identity is and basically swapping, destiny swapping. They paid $5 to Destiny Swap. And that Destiny Swap didn't just come with your name. It came with your inheritance. And what does your inheritance come with? Your land. Okay? Your land. I think about the Native Americans, quote unquote, owning Vegas and all that stuff at a point. They wasn't even supposed to own it. And then those Native Americans were really clears who cosplayed Native Americans. Now, why is this important? Because I got to fast forward. And like I said, I dropped the link to the video for y'all to see yourself. So please go check it out. But I did want to play this portion with Chief Warhorse from Louisiana. Now, Chief Warhorse is from Louisiana. I've been seeing her for a long, long time. My auntie nicknamed Warhorse. But anyway, she is an Indian tribal chief, a black Indian tribal chief. Here's a clear woman cosplaying. But she is a black Indian tribal chief who basically has been fighting for the land rights and not just land in in Louisiana for her, but basically she's been vocal about us so that we can go fight for our land as well. Okay. So y'all, let's get into a little bit of that. Y'all like the video.
Joce.
Watch the clear woman say she Native American.
Did your ancestors invade here, or did they come? How did your ancestors come here?
They were born here.
They were born here.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
so they're
Indian.
Oh,
I'm
so they're
Indian.
Oh, you're an Indian.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Exactly what tribe? Mohawk. Oh yeah.
Mohawk. Oh, okay. Where's your Mohawk?
No, Mohawk is back east.
They the ones taking our identity. Them in the $5 footlongs when the identity belongs to us. This is Chief Warhorse, y'all. Let's get into it.
The hardest part I've seen in my fight, and I'm the chief of the tribe, is when you come up against people of color as well as European descent, and you say Indians, they're looking for the Bill Cody long range tonto style thing. And when you actually show them that the indigenous people were actually my color, as I have a habit of telling people, are cocoa brown or a brown piece of leather well put together. I have a lot of ways of using slangs to tell people that we are still here because we were not weak. We were here before DeSoto and Christopher Columbus. You have to be strong to make it through those disasters. During Katrina, I told them Katrina was not a Category 5. My people came through some Category 5s, and we survived them. So Katrina, to me, was going to be an easy thing to survive.
Whoever that was that said, I know some Gillums, simply Monique said, I know some Gillums in Florida. You be crazy. You be hard pressed to find, or not even hard pressed. It'd be ironic to know that Florida and Louisiana was one landmass. So, and I've heard from my own personal daddy, my daddy have talked about his lineage and his family fighting in them wars, in them Seminole wars, in them wars down in Florida, and they would escape. They would go out and fight and come back to New Orleans. So quiet as it's kept, that Gillum name, if it rings in Florida and in Louisiana, I'm getting chill bumps talking about it. If it rings in New Orleans and Louisiana, it's probably because they some of the same people. You see what I'm saying? But this is the beauty of genealogy. This is why it's so good to talk about it in open spaces amongst each other, because you'll be surprised. And listen, this is also how tribes were not formed, but this is also how tribes were. So you got to keep in mind that could be part of your tribe. You just never know. You just never know. That's why genealogy is so important.
When you're been hit by a category named DeSoto, Category 5, and it lingers around for 400 to 500 years, steady beating on the shore, and it just won't move, that's a disaster. Not a disaster that just come and go, but a disaster that still lingers. Then when you have a person like George Washington, that was a Category 5. He hit, and you're still lingering because he's still on shore. Okay, so that's two categories sitting on shore at the same time. I have Christopher Columbus, Category 5, still sitting on shore, beating up on us. Okay, so then I have Andrew Jackson. Can that be a Category 10?
Yeah.
Okay, because if I could rank him, he's a 10. He's still beating on us.
Yes.
None of these European storms have moved. At least Katrina hit ashore, did the damage, and moved on. These categories continue to beat today. I wish it was drum beats, but it's not. It's not something you can dance to. It's something that you have to duck and dodge and constantly try to stay out of the way of the debris that it blew. Is that a good way to describe it?
Excellent.
Some of the debris that these categories have blew upon us, yes, you can help. But the first thing you have to go through being classified is crazy, because the United States have fixed it in the United States where whatever is not by their rule is crazy. So we have to take those abuse. That's part of some of the debris that's below shore and still hitting around. A lot of the universities don't know about us because when they did write the truth about us, it was covered in the basement. So it's still down in the basement. Okay. A lot of the truth was in the St. Louis Cathedral. Where did they put the records? A lot of the truth was in the Cabildo. Where is it? A lot of the truth is inside the tombs of the graves that's at St. Louis Cathedral, because they have a lot of Indians buried in there too. The bricks that built St. Louis Cathedral, my people made those bricks. The bricks that built the tomb in the older graves came from my people. Those categories was not only able to blow debris, but it was also able to cover things up, like Katrina.
And let me, because I want to pause for a little context, because she's speaking about these hurricanes. She spoke about Katrina. She said that was a category 5, but my people have survived them 90 going west. But then she starts speaking about these other people who are the real hurricanes, the Andrew Jackson, the George Washington, these people who what they did then still lingers over right now. They've taken all the records of who exactly we are and hid them. I heard some of them in the Mormon church. I heard they got stuff in the Vatican. I heard they got stuff in the Grand Canyon. They have hidden our records, but this is the beauty of the Most High God. Because we are a spiritual people already attached to him, he's awakening his spiritual team. This is also why I tell y'all every day, ground, meditate, and pray. Do you understand why I get on here every day and say genealogy, ground, meditate, and pray? Because all of this goes hand in hand. So what the Most High is doing is waking up his people, his spiritual team, so that we can go and get this knowledge. If there are people who are getting the knowledge, putting it out there for us to go and grab. It's a collective effort. If it makes sense, we got scholars on team. We got spiritual people on team. We got readers on team. We got all of this is working in tandem. Genealogists on team. Historians are on team. Political people. All of this, army, military, judicial. Everybody works collectively together so that we can get to the common goal. And the common goal is what we're going to do. Get back to our rightful places as the heirs to this land, the rulers of this land. That's what all of this is all about when you tie it all up in one bow. You got certain people over here talking about history. You got certain people over here talking about politics. We waking up in every different sector to all come together and make it all work as one. I hope it makes sense. And what this beautiful lady, this beautiful chiefess is on here saying is the truth. These people have done things that have lingered on for hundreds of years, but all of that is ready to be undone if we tap in. If we do genealogy. Does that make sense? Because the book says, and I'm not a big Bible thumper, but the book said, faith without works is dead. The universe is doing its portion, the Most High is doing its portion, and the ancestors are doing their portion. Our portion is what we're doing now. Genealogy, tapping in. You know what I'm saying? History, relearning, unlearning. These are all our portions. Please remember that, okay?
Blew a lot of rubbish that covered up things. You know, the sludge that was left in your house and on your ground. Some of the sludge of this storm that I have to deal with is, am I this color as an Indian because of African descent? Or am I this color because this is the color of my ancestors?
A lot of my council's working on developing our own form.
I'm going to stop it there because I put the link in the chat so y'all can go watch the entire video. But let me just say this for the sake of time because I do have to get off here because I do have to get up the road. But let me just say this, y'all. At the end of the day, y'all may not see it as one collective situation, but I think I have a bird's eye view and I can see it a little differently. I pay attention to everything, good, bad, ugly, and indifferent. And I understand balance, and I even understand some of the ugly is necessary. Yes, even some of the things that we deem to be horrible is necessary because there's a common goal that we are going to reach. We are going to reach in this lifetime, not the next one. It's not something we doing to wait for our great grandkids to see the results. We gonna see it now. You see what I'm saying? But in order to see it now, you have to put in the work. We have been lied to. It is imperative that we unlearn and relearn everything we thought we knew about history. Start with your family. Start with the elders in your neighborhood. Start with the elders. Start with people who know more than you. If you're the smartest person around you, you already dumb. Start with people who know more than you. Even if you don't think they're more educated, more people are wiser. There are people who are more wiser than your most educated dummy. Talk to people, share stories. Just like the young lady in the chat said, oh, they got a lot of Gillums in Florida. And I shared, oh, snap. My daddy was talking about how they got Florida Indians were related to, and they were fighting in Florida wars, escaping to New Orleans. Do you see how it all connects? This is supposed to happen. This is the meeting of the mind that the Most High have put forth so that we can figure this crap out. And we will do that. All we got to do is stay vigilant, stay prayed up, stay meditated up, stay genealogied up, because paperwork ain't, listen, the people can say what they want. Paperwork can't be denied. Paperwork can't be denied. They said repost the link. Let me see. I think this is it. Here you go. There's the Dan Calloway link for y'all who want to check out that video again. I just reposted it. Let me make sure I read all the super chats because I absolutely have to get off, y'all, because I got to get up this road. Thank you for the super chat. How do you say your name? Nickel Niner 09. Thank you for the super chat. Says Black Indigenous. Put your feathers up, y'all. Facts. Put your feathers up like the lighters. Baby, thank you for the super chat. Says they study us, they know our pathology, they use psyops like the BAFTA Tourette's. Yes. Not only the BAFTA Tourette's situation, the girl from who said we was dirty Black Americans, that's another one. But the BAFTA Tourette's situation to keep us emotional and in our feelings, so keep our operation in our hearts. All the world is a stage, y'all. Facts, all of it. Head over heart is how we're activating, is how we're operating. Head over heart. Thank you, baby. And also, thank you for the super chat. The nice and healthy. Thank you for the super chat. Says we should have never created these things. I'm not sure what it was I was talking about at the time, but I'm pretty sure it was relevant. Thank you, beautiful. I appreciate you. And baby, thank you for the super chat. Says makes me think of how Indians were taken by the colonizers. It says we invited them to our Thanksgiving, taught them all we know, facts. And then it says, and then they killed us, and we still doing it. Our men are still doing it. I think we all are doing it, but don't worry about it. We waking up, baby. Don't worry about it. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Shout out to each and every one of y'all in the building. I'm sorry I had to come on a little bit. No, I'm not sorry. We should be coming on earlier, right? It is called the Morning Joce. Don't hold me to it. But anyway, I got to get off, y'all, because I got to get up this street. See this man about this dog, y'all. Do your genealogy. Love on each other and never pay it back, at least to me. Pay it forward. Research everything I said because you never know. Trust me. Love y'all. See y'all later. Peace.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat. You know what I want? Blaze up. Come on, Blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy, for your boy. Hustle for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, wow, 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 lift it up.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.